All right, welcome back to another coin roll hunt video. Today I've got 25 quarters to look through, see if I find anything good, any varieties, airs, any nice quarters to keep. And, you know, we'll see what we find. Maybe some W's. That would be nice. Although I do have 5 rolls here I picked up from one bank, and they all look like they are brand new 2021 Washington Crossing to Delaware Bulls. So I might not open all of those. Might open one just to make sure, and then figure out what I'm gonna do with the rest. So be opening at least 2021 rolls and seeing what we get. I'll bring you back when I find something. All right, welcome back in. This is the 4th roll, and I see I have a West Point quarter here looking at me. Let's find out which one we have. And it is the American Samoa West Point. That is definitely a find. That is a keeper. That is awesome. First major find. All right, I'm bringing it back in here because pulling out this quarter roll, roll 13, and it looks like I have another nickel in here, and it is a nickel. It's 1987. Well, I lost 20 cents on that. I seem to be getting a lot of those lately. A lot of different denominations in these rolls lately. Otherwise, I'm looking for the silver on the edges. Haven't found much since the first W. All right, just wanted to pull you back in and take a look at this coin. That is a super mirror-like 2021. How reflective that is. That is nice. It's out of Denver. I don't get many Denver coins here on the East Coast. And the ones I got, I have not seen one this reflective. This has got to be a nice, it's got to be one of the first ones struck on the dies, because it is just blast reflective. That is cool. It's always fun to find things like that. That's awesome. I'm gonna keep looking here, and we'll see what else we find. All right, I'm down to just these 5 rolls left. I'm gonna crack one of them open. I'm pretty sure that all 5 of these are straight 2021 coins. So let's see. This one shows. I'm gonna open one, maybe this one, because it has, these two have heads on both sides, so there's no reverse facing on these. Let me crack one open and let's see what we get. Take a quick look here and see what we find. And if this is all brand new quarters, I'm not going to open the others. Those are some shiny edges, except for it looks like 1 and 2 that are not brand new. So these might not be completely brand new, but mostly. Yep, that is a South Dakota out of Pittsburgh, or Philly, and a Texas out of Denver. And the rest of these look like they are brand new quarters. All right, well, I will look through these and bring it back in and see if I see anything special or weird. All right, just a quick update. I opened all 5 of those rolls, and about 3.5 of the rolls were completely brand new 2021. So I'm just gonna go through those and look for any errors that are on them. the rest of the coins and the rolls were, I didn't find anything of any special note. I'll go through these and then I'll bring you back in for a wrap up. All right, now for a quick wrap up. Did find the one West Point quarter, the American Samoa. Found this really shiny one from Denver. Don't usually see Denver's, and that is extremely shiny. You can see the one from Philadelphia is a little bit, has a little bit more of a frosted tint to it. And this one is just very mirror-like. All those new quarters, I did find a bunch of minor errors on them. I'll break those down here in a second. And I do have a few other quarters with some errors that I found, and a few others I'm going to check on the check against my albums. Okay, first up, I have a Washington crossing to Delaware. If you see right here in the face, in front of the face here, that is a die clash from the obverse right in here. That eventually gets polished away, and I found several different versions of it, and you can see where here on under the nose right in here that as the die gets polished, it moves down closer to the face. I found them in different variations, so further out and much easier to notice, and then closer up to the face and less easier to notice. But I did find a few of these, probably several of these. So that is a fun find. Also, I found a bunch with on the back of Washington's neck. There's a little die chip right here. This is also on the 2021s. Yeah, so that's a little die chip. I found a bunch of those, and they're all about the same size. I'm probably not going to keep all of those just because they're so small. Let's see, the other thing I have seen is, do you see right here along the front of the hat? I've found a bunch of these that are in different shapes. This could be machine doubling. It could be doubling. I'm really not sure. I'm not 100% on that, but I did find a bunch. Some it's just the front of the hat. This one kind of comes down and curves in front. So that's always interesting. And then let me see. I did find, I might tilt this one right here. Looks like there's a die crack. Maybe. Because I know that eventually there's some die chips in here that I found, and there's a big, huge top filling one that's called the crown. So I found some of those with the die chip. Moving on, let's see. I did find some of these Lowell's from 2019, and if you look at the bell tower, this one is a huge die chip. I've found a few with the die chips, the bell tower. That's pretty cool. Next up, let's see, the Salt River Bay. You can see the feeder finger lines in here behind the tree. This one is probably one of the more visually stunning ones I found, but this is pretty cool here. I found some that have the feeder finger lines all the way up here and has some maybe die chips on the edges of the leaves and stuff, but yeah, I found those. This one, I found a few of these that have the die chip on the back of the bird, the Block Islands from 2018, but no, I have one here. Yeah, if you see this right here, see, let me make sure we can see that. So yeah, this right here, that is a double die. I'll have to look up and see which one it is that's doubled, but that is a double die I found here. And there was one more that I found. Yeah, here it is. So that's cool. I'll have to figure out which one that is. And then this one is a Homestead 2015. But if you look right here in the edge of the window, you see that extra line right there? That extra line is also a double die. Um, this one's a bit rough. There's no other errors on this one that I could see. Um, but yeah, that's another double die. So that's pretty cool. Um, that's pretty much all the finds I have. Okay, and thanks for watching. Do help me out by liking and subscribing. Have a good day.